This is going to be much harder, take much longer, and be much worse than almost anyone is currently understanding.
Unprecedented actions. Governor Larry Hogan takes new drastic steps to prevent the spread of the coronavirus.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Ritter.
And I'm Denise Koch.
Well, in less than an hour, all bars and restaurants ordered to close their doors.
Governor Hogan warns that the situation, as you heard, is going to get worse before it gets better, and that everyone needs to do their part. There are now 43 confirmed cases in this state.
And as you heard here on WJZ just a short time ago, President Trump urging no gatherings of groups of people larger than 10 people for the foreseeable future.
And WJZ is live with extensive coverage. We begin with WJZ investigator Mike Helgren in Annapolis with the latest. Mike?
Denise and Rick, we have some breaking news. A second case just confirmed in Baltimore City. A woman in her 20s, Mayor Young, says this is not a joke, and he urged the public to distance themselves from one another. He said he needs the public's help to control this. Now, we heard the president speaking. Governor Hogan was on a teleconference with him and the vice president earlier today. He said that he is not fooling around when it comes to these closures, and he will use the National Guard to enforce the closures of restaurants and bars if needed.
We have never faced anything like this before. This is going to be much harder, take much longer, and be much worse than almost anyone is currently understanding.
Governor Hogan took the unprecedented step of signing an executive order closing all bars, restaurants, theaters, gyms, and spas in Maryland. The exception, food delivery and takeout. He says it's necessary to stop the spread of the new coronavirus.
There are strict penalties, and they will be enforced. We're no longer asking for people's cooperation.
Some essential businesses will be allowed to remain open.
Grocery stores, food delivery, pharmacies, gas stations, banks, and other essential services.
Also, gatherings of more than 50 people are prohibited. 1,000 members of the National Guard have been activated. Utilities have been stopped from cutting off service or charging late fees. And the state is working to get 6,000 more hospital beds open to new patients.
While these measures may seem extreme, if we do not take them now, it could be too late.
This comes as positive cases have surged statewide. Howard County reported 3 new cases since the announcement Sunday that a nursing home patient there contracted COVID-19. The county executive ordered shops inside the mall in Columbia to close, but the governor says they're not closing malls statewide. Frederick County also reported its first case.
She personally did not travel to an area where there was ongoing community spread, but we understand that she had had contact with individuals who had traveled to areas where there was ongoing sustained community transmission.
Now, Maryland's Deputy Health Secretary said today that there's a shortage of tests and testing materials, and there's a logjam as well trying to get those results out. Coming up, New at 5 will take you inside Baltimore City's first drive-through testing site. We'll have much more on that angle of this coming up in about an hour. Reporting live at the State House, Mike Helgren, WJZ.